All right, welcome to the Mailman Podcast. I'm your host, Dick Colin, and today we are having a special guest from across the pond, but the other pond as well. So two ponds over, sort of, right? So we've got a special teenage guest from Germany today, and we're gonna learn about what it's like to be a teenage German boy in America on the Mailman Podcast. MALE man for men after legitimate estrogen free masculine approaches to the nowadays. Let's get into it.
Mailman Podcast coming to you. MALE man coming to you. Talking about Melissa Phony internet. If you don't like it, you can go to hell. Mailman Podcast coming to you. MALE man coming to you. Ooh.
All right, there we go. And let's get you on here. Here is your avatar. This is what all Americans think Germans look like. Just oh yeah, definitely. we don't know any better. Yeah. Have you been to Oktoberfest? Oh, I got you muted. Hang on. There we go. All right. You haven't been to Oktoberfest, but you got a couple friends that have been there.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit too young. Like I'm 16 now, so I couldn't go to the Oktoberfest. But maybe like in the future when I come back to Germany, maybe I will go
Okay.
once or twice. I don't know. We will see.
Yeah. Well, I got some stories. I've got it written down so I won't forget. So we'll get into that later.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, before we actually start, though, I did have some specific questions. So, I didn't know that you could actually study abroad, like in another country, and until like I went abroad and I met people that were doing it or like had done it.
Mhm.
Just thanks to my quality education system
Yeah.
growing up, I just didn't get the memo there. So that's pretty cool. So how did that? Now I never got like the option, so I didn't know it existed. So how did you find out about studying abroad?
I found out through social media actually.
Oh, okay.
So,
See, we didn't have
um,
that back then.
yeah, I like scrolled on TikTok or on YouTube, and then I saw like videos of I don't
Okay.
know influencers looking or studying in America or in Canada or something like 3 years ago, and then like this idea came into my mind. Yeah, I also want to study abroad, and yeah, I really thought about this idea much with my friend. We like my best friend Carl. He wanted also to go to America, and then we just like looked it up on the internet. We looked YouTube videos on that topic, and like one time, then I asked my parents what they thought about the idea, because like for 1 year we only like me and Carl talked about going abroad, but my parents were never involved. So
Oh.
like then I asked my parents, they were not happy about the idea,
Okay.
but yeah, I convinced them.
Was?
So
Was?
yeah, yeah,
Was ist
yeah,
los?
like that. Yeah. They were
Oh,
like
great.
really surprised because they didn't even know you can study abroad. So yeah,
Yeah, see, we like back in the day, we had no clue that was even a thing. That was for rich people.
yeah,
It's like, oh, you're a poor kid. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, we're not even gonna tell you about
yeah,
it. What school do you go to? Oh no, yeah, we don't talk to their kind.
yeah,
You said so. You said your friend. His name is Carl.
yeah. His name
Oh,
is Carl.
that's exactly what I always expect his name to be.
Yeah, that's the most German name.
Carl.
Yeah.
That's a villain name, like for American movies. Like Carl. It's always like Carl the German villain guy.
Yeah.
So did he also decide to study abroad or?
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
he wanted to go to America like
Okay.
me, but unfortunately he didn't got his visum, like
The
visa,
visa, yeah, okay.
yeah, because of Trump and his politics.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I got lucky,
Hey.
and then he to switch to New Zealand. So now he studies in New Zealand, but I
Okay.
think that's a really good option for him. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool. So when is he going to New Zealand? Is he?
And now we have actually holidays in Germany.
Oh, okay.
So after the summer holidays, when they end, he will fly to New Zealand. So he got lucky because he could be in Germany with his family and like friends while on holidays. But I needed to go to America like the
Yeah.
beginning of my summer holidays, and then school started at America, so I didn't have any
Yeah.
holidays at all. So yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we were talking about like you're pretty close to France, you said, right? So
Yeah.
like are you like because I know when we were kids it was kind of like you know go across the border like the next town over, you know, as it was, but you know, France is your next town over. So like,
Yeah.
did you and your friends, you and Carl, spend a lot of time in France, or do you?
Actually, yeah.
Okay, I spent some time there. I got some stories, but
Yeah.
I want to hear yours.
Yeah. Like me and Carl, once we decided to do a bike tour to you know, Strasbourg.
No, is it
It's like
near
the
Heidelberg or?
border to France. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like it was, I think at the end 110 kilometers with the bike, and then we.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty far.
Yeah, that's
You can totally do it in a day though, like as a day trip.
Yeah, so we did like at, I think 6 a.m. we started
Yeah.
to go for a bike, and then like in the afternoon, like at 6 p.m. or something, we arrived, and we can't even enjoy the day in Strasbourg because we need to take the train home like on the same day. So we just
Yeah.
arrived there and then left immediately. So yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a good experience.
And so before I get into like other questions, just kind of give you some what do you call it, recommendations. So we'll talk about Japan later, but so I don't forget, Japan, if you go to Awaji Island, so there's like this little tiny island in the middle of the islands of Japan, right? And you can, so basically you can go to the island and then rent a bicycle from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you're a cyclist, go to Awaji Island, as famous for onions, and they have this giant like Godzilla head that you can like zip line into or something. Like,
Cool.
my sister actually just did it. I think this month they did it for the first time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so because they live like right there, so it's, you know, obviously the thing that's closest to you never go do, and they finally did it. But the island, yeah, so you go to the island, take a ferry, and you can rent a bicycle. Like a road bike, like a real one, and like later on down the road, if that ever happens, let me know and I'll tell you where to go to rent the bike. Like I'll tell you what guy to go talk to.
Okay.
Because I met a friend there. So yeah, and he'll remember me because he has the same. I had a little trailer hitch for my dog when I was in Japan, and so basically I had a road bike. And I had this little trailer hitch, and he saw me with it, and he's like waving out the window. He's like, "Hey, wait!" And we ended up like stopping me, and he's like, "What the hell is that thing?" You know, and you know, eventually, like he sent me a picture later, like he bought the same one. So
oh yeah,
yeah. So you'll get to see his dog and all that stuff. But yeah, great food. He makes one of the best cheeseburgers in Japan for sure, as well. But yeah, you can rent a bicycle. It's about 150K. Something like that, around, if you go around the whole thing. I think it might be longer than that, but now on the first half, like by his store, like that road is pretty straight. But when you get to the backside, it's all mountains.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was doing it at night, and there's no lights out there.
Oh, for you?
So it's like it's just pitch black, and I couldn't see where the road ended, so I had to just walk. I couldn't see far enough far enough ahead. It's just too many
Mhm.
winding roads, and like it was basically just a cliff off the side.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was a little dangerous. So I was like, I need to walk around this little like edge
Yeah.
here. And then once I got to the straightaway, I was like, okay, now I can get going again. Yeah, because I'm like tugging the dog too, you know, so it's not easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can they have what's called Naruto. So it's like this spiral whirlpool things in the water, but they're giant. And you can go see those as well there.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's your cycling trip I think you should take.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, okay, so I know why Carl chose New Zealand. You know, the visa just didn't work out for him, but it did work out for you. So, but why did you choose America? It sounded like you had a bunch of choices to go to
Yeah.
there.
Actually, I wanted to also go to Australia because I really like surfing and the warm climate,
Hmm.
and it was also a little bit cheaper than America, but I don't know. I
What
really like,
was it cheaper to like to be there, or cheaper for the
yeah,
entire like the study abroad trip?
yeah, for the entire study abroad trip,
Okay,
so
okay.
it's a bit cheaper than here in America.
Yeah.
Um, but like I always wanted to visit America, and I thought about that for a long time, and I think like for 10 months you can see a lot of America. So I also want like to go here on vacation, and I don't know, like maybe to different states or something, hopefully.
Hmm.
But um yeah, maybe in the future I will visit Australia, so
Okay.
yeah. But at the end, yeah, I chose America. So yeah, and I stay now in Florida here, and I really like it. It was a good decision.
Okay, yeah. And so okay, how long have you been here so far?
For like 1 month.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's only been so it was like real soon that you got
yeah,
here, beginning of the trip here.
yeah. It's
Okay.
like 9 months left, so plenty of time to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, and so before we go further, because I don't know where our conversation is going to go and what I'm going to say, so you know, is cussing okay in Germany?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, and then so what's the age, right? Like when is it socially acceptable for you to like what age for you to start
What
cussing?
age?
Yeah.
I think there's no age. Like I hear often like 7-year-olds cussing more than I don't know, like adults, you know. So
So is it
I
just is it like the drinking rule? You know, if you can get over the counter, like see over the counter,
yeah.
you can order a drink. Is that
So
is that a
yeah,
real
that's
rule, or
like
is that just like a fake rule?
no, it's a fake.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
but
So it's dumb Americans, right?
yeah.
Now, what is the legal age there, though?
For drinking,
Yeah.
so you can drink beer with the permission of your parents with 15,
Wow.
and
Okay.
with 16 you can buy beer and like wines and like low alcohol drinks.
Okay.
Then at 18 you can drink whatever you want. So
Oh,
yeah, it's
see, that's totally smart. Like that's a great decision, right? So because if you're gonna people are gonna experiment and drink anyway, so you might as well
yeah,
start them off with the light stuff. It's legal.
yeah,
It's like okay, you've gotten through year one, year two.
yeah,
We're gonna progressively get harder, and then eventually we get to our liquors. Yeah, now you're 3 years in, you're an alcoholic. We got you.
yeah.
That's pretty great. And so okay, so it seems like cussing is going to be okay for today.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now, are your family and friends at some point going to watch this?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like, I will recommend this podcast to some of my friends, so maybe they will watch this
All
episode.
right.
Yeah.
Well, just in case your family watches this, we'll go ahead and throw these questions out. Just in case.
Yeah, it's okay.
That was a
think
fake
it's
sheet of
okay.
paper. That was for effect. I didn't
Yeah.
have. All right. And so the next thing, you know, you've been in America for a month. So how is America? How's it treating you?
Oh, I like it. It's really hot. So in Florida,
Yeah.
I thought, especially like during the day, but it's like really crazy to me that outside here it's really hot, but inside the AC is like so cold that the temperature difference is
Yeah.
like so high. Germany, I'm not used to that, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, you know, how you were liking the. I just realized my mouth's not moving on the screen, but I'll fix that. But how your, because I remember being in Germany, it was like, you know, ACs aren't a thing there, right? So, but you know, how do you like that central air and heat, or AC as we call it,
Yeah,
in Florida?
I think it's a little bit too cold sometimes, especially if you like sweating.
Hmm.
Um, Also, my mom told me always like not going to the AC because you get sick. So I don't
Yeah.
know, too extreme for me, but I think I get used to it. So yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, and it also kind of depends on the person. Like, some people like colder than others, but
Yeah,
since we have it, it's a lot more efficient for sure. Than,
yeah,
yeah, but you only have a handful of months. I don't know about where you are in Germany, but like, there's not a lot of summertime there. But it is hot though.
yeah.
Like it's
Like
really hot.
yeah, in the summer it is hot, but like in Germany we can experience like all different seasons. So
Hmm.
in winter
Yeah.
sometimes also like it snows. So but it's like really not a thing anymore.
Hmm.
I don't know, like one time or two times in a year it snows, and at the next day the snow will um,
Yeah,
go away and everything's like dirty, you know.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, but
and
yeah,
dangerous.
yeah, yeah,
I had a hard time walking around in Germany in the winter.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, now, so you've been here. What has been what's been exactly what you expected it to be like?
Um,
What has been like? Oh yeah, that's what I thought it would be like.
I thought it would be like a lot of fast food, and that's true. Like
Yeah.
I, I'm eating so unhealthy here. Like every day we order something or we go to a fast food chain.
Yeah.
Like yeah, yeah. I also thought like it would be really warm, especially here in Florida, and the people are like really open minded, and everything that I expect are like is like true because I get um spoken to like in I don't know in supermarkets
Yeah.
or streets because like Americans hear my German accent and they say like where do you come from, and then have a nice talk together. Yeah.
Yeah. One of I, I guess for Germany it's probably fine, but for countries like Japan, the one of the like hardest things to handle is that American style of communication. Like
Mhm.
when you see somebody you've never seen before, and it's just like, oh, there's a new person. Let me go talk to them
Yeah.
and get to know them. Yeah, and it's very, you know, definitely in our culture for sure. And
Yeah.
now, I felt like it was like that when I was in Germany. I don't know if it's still that way, but I feel like you kind of had the same, like they heard my English, you know, and they're like, oh my god, where are you from? You're from America, great. And
Yeah.
then, you know, it was like that too. Is that still the case in Germany, or?
Mm, I don't know. I'm not American,
Yeah,
so
right. Yeah. No, I
I
mean,
don't
like when
know
you
how
see
it.
somebody, like, are you like, oh my god, where are you from? Like,
Yeah, like I'm a really open-minded person,
mm,
so I would definitely do that, and I speak to a lot of people. But I think Americans are way more open in
mm.
general than Germans. So, like I don't know, Germans they are like a little bit in themselves, and they don't like talking to a lot of people. But it really depends on
Yeah,
what kind of German. So they're like really open-minded or like really close people. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I think general way that Americans think about Germans is basically you look like you do on a screen,
Yeah.
and you're very stern and straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, having lived in Germany, I didn't feel like that was the case at all. I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah. It's really fun in Germany. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now you know, I know everybody's as fat as you expected. You know, that's probably
No,
you know,
not.
your present company, not necessarily me. I've got some chunk, but you know, the other person at the house there with you.
Yeah.
If you're listening, fat boy,
Yeah.
hit us up in the chat if you're on there. Anybody, we'll be happy to answer those questions as well. But in the meantime, so we talked about like what your expectations were met. I think, at least in the fatness zone there, in the fast food. You better be careful. When you go back home, your mom's gonna be like, "What the hell happened?"
Yeah. I got really fat here. Yeah, I don't know. I gained a little bit weight, so I have to watch out here in America. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh Lord, from Patrick Hughes in the chat. That's right. The Physical Fatness. You remember that album or albums? I guess it was like there's these punk albums when we were kids. They're like Physical Fatness. It was like collections of punk bands. But anyway, so we talked about your expectations, but what has surprised you since you've been here?
What has surprised me? Mm, I would say that like most foods, especially like at restaurants or at fast food chains, is like really big in comparison to Germany. Like one time,
And you can't get a beer with a Happy Meal.
yeah,
So
yeah, that's awesome. Like I don't know, I was once at Dunkin' Donuts and I ordered like a drink, and the large drink would be like the like 2 times the size of like a large drink in Germany. So that was really crazy to me. But yeah, I kind of like it because you get more for your money. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and I will say probably in Germany it's comparable price wise as far as like the actual price, but the what you're getting, we definitely have the much bigger sizes. That being said, when you go to Japan, I think one, it tastes better. So if you go to McDonald's, they, I I think they get different like versions of ingredients in other countries or something. Because I felt Germany tasted different too, like McDonald's.
Yeah.
So yeah, so when you go to McDonald's in Japan, it'll look like the picture for one. Like in America, I'm sure you noticed it doesn't really look like what you ordered.
Oh, never.
But yeah, Japan, it's all about presentation, so it looks like the picture, tastes better, and a full meal with like as large as you can get in Japan is probably about $10, maybe less.
Okay, so yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so really, really cheap there. Now, so obviously, yeah, that was going to be a little surprising for you. What else was shocking?
Shocking.
Like I can't believe it.
mm, like the really big cars here, so the trucks are like really surprising to me. Like in Germany, we don't have that large cars. Like,
Yeah, I put that's an old Audi in the background there. Well,
like
sort of.
people have like trucks
Yeah.
like in that size than in Germany. So yeah, that was really crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. So has your host family taken you out to the big scrub there and out in the woods with the big vehicle? Have they done that yet? Not yet.
Not yet, but
All right.
maybe. Yeah.
Coming up soon though.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, because you need to experience Florida Man.
Yeah.
And that's what Florida Man does. He goes out in the woods and he tears it up with some four-wheelers.
Yeah.
And then he does other stuff later that gets on the news.
Yeah.
All right, and then all right, I'm gonna have to ask this question, and maybe make your mom a little uncomfortable if she watches this. But what about the girls? How the American girls treating you?
The American girls.
Because if I'm not being honest, you should be wearing a mask because it's gonna be dangerous for you out there.
Why?
You're German, you're good-looking guy. Come on, man. What's happening with the girls?
I actually have a girlfriend in Germany, so.
Okay. Well, if she watches it, this is gonna make her uncomfortable.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I got like spoken up to from a lot of girls here. So in Germany, I'm not used to that. Like, when I don't know, like they come up to me, they ask for my snap, and like I think in week.
Of course, Snapchat.
Yeah. Like homecoming, they always ask me, yeah, do you want to go to a homecoming? And I always say, yeah, I already have someone, but I don't have anyone. So
just go with two. You got 2 arms.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, but yeah, I would say they are really open, the girls. they like to talk to you,
Hmm.
especially like when you're exchange students.
Yeah, it helps that you have a German accent.
Yeah,
Yeah, and how tall are you? You're pretty tall, right? Like so.
yeah, I'm pretty tall. Yeah, I'm like 6'3".
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're 6'3". You're exotic. you're,
Solid, yeah.
yeah, you're wearing a deep V-neck shirt with is it cross necklace? You got the Jesus chain.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you're golden, dude.
yeah,
All I gotta do is step outside the house. Make sure Matt's not with you, because he's gonna. Actually, maybe he'll be good because they'll definitely be focused on you if he's around.
yeah.
So, I'll try to get him on the podcast. That son of a bitch. Because I was complaining. I was like, yeah, I'm. It sounds fun to do a podcast with you. But like, really, you're gonna have your exchange student
Yeah.
be on the podcast first before you do? We got from Pat Hughes here. Yeah, Hawaii had spam burgers at McDonald's. Yeah, I know. They've also got the Hawaiian sushi. It's like it's like the nigiri sushi, but with spam on top.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you go to McDonald's in Hawaii, make sure you get the spam burger there.
Are they good?
Masubi, what is that? Patrick Hughes, what is masubi? And is the spam burger good? Oh, spam masubi is the name, I guess, of the burger. Spam masubi. And I guess we'll find out in a minute if it's good. Yeah. So hopefully it is good. Spam's a little salty for me though. When I was a kid, I loved it. Because my dad used to always want to eat it. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so it's a block of rice with spam on top, wrapped in seaweed. Oh no, so he's talking about the sushi one. So it's called spam masubi is the sushi one. Okay.
Okay.
Tell us about the spam burger. Is that good? All right, and then success with the girls, month in. You got a long road ahead with you for you, and we'll just zip those lips when you get back home there.
Oh, I would never do that. I'm not like that.
Yeah, you better make sure you're on video, and so she knows nothing happened.
Yeah.
24-hour video.
Yeah.
And even then, she's gonna find something. She's like, yeah, but what about that girl in the back of the video, right there? She's looking at you in a way that I do not like. And so, okay, so I'm gonna assume that your girlfriend is German.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
German.
But you're near France, so she could be French. But
No, she's not French.
all right.
She
Thank God.
really German. 100% German.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
All right. And so now, do you go to the same school or?
No, we actually meet up at the vacation. I was in Mallorca, Malle,
Okay.
Mallorca.
Yeah.
It's like a Spain island. It's like we say it's like the 17th state of Germany. So every German
Okay.
you go to the Beer König.
What is a beer König? What is that?
It's like a club in
Okay.
It's like every German
We just call that America here.
Yeah.
The beer club is just America.
Yeah. They go there, they drink, and I don't know, they party, and I don't know, but we meet actually at the beautiful side of Mallorca, so not at the party side. I just like did a vacation with my mom there, and then we meet up. I said hi.
That's it.
No.
Man, I gotta write that down. That's a good move right there.
Yeah.
Just say hi.
No.
That's 90% though. I gotta say, just saying hi is the hard part.
Yeah. Like we played beach volleyball. Like I'm a volleyball player, so I impressed her with my volleyball skills there.
With your volleyball skills?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta learn how to play basketball. You're in America, bro. Yeah, volleyball's not gonna get you anywhere. As soon as all those ladies at the school find out you're doing volleyball, they're gonna be like, "No."
Volleyball not a big thing in America.
We didn't even know it was a sport until we had a team in the Olympics.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. But it is definitely not as popular here.
Yeah.
So, I think American football is probably the most popular, but I hear more people talking about basketball. If I'm being honest.
Okay.
So I would say one of those two as far as like if you want to experience American sports.
Yeah.
Uh,
Play in school.
yeah, or in addition to like NASCAR, you gotta
Yeah.
go watch a race for like 500 laps.
Yeah.
Oh, and so what is that place called again?
Mallorca. Yeah.
Mallorca. Okay, and that's
Yeah.
you said it's in France, but that you kind of
Oh, it's like a Spain
consider
island.
or Spain. Okay, yeah, and you
Yeah.
consider it Germany though.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like it is like every person that speaks German.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's like that one part in Brazil, right? Like this thing. It's just a German town there. But I mean, so that I would assume that because it's like such a hot spot that it's pretty expensive, or is it not?
In Mallorca?
Yeah.
No, I would say it's like an average vacation. Um, yeah, average location, country or island. So yeah, it's not that expensive. It is expensive because you need to fly there,
Right.
but
Okay.
it's okay. Like
Oh, once you get there, it's okay though.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, because you're not really. You have to fly there too, or can you take it like a ferry or something?
Yeah, I think it would be a little bit far to
Okay.
to.
I'll have to look at a
Yeah,
map. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull it up right now.
yeah, you can pull it up.
And then so tell me in the meantime, tell me about like maybe what would you recommend? Let's say I have 2 nights, so 3 days and 2 nights in Mallorca. What do you recommend that I do?
I would recommend you to definitely go to the party site at Mallorca.
Okay.
It's like really like a big town full of clubs, and you can just walk into one club and then walk out and go to another club, and there are like beer everywhere and like alcohol. So yeah, a lot of German people you will meet there, and they're really fun, really really nice to talk to. Some of them are like mainly all of them are really drunk, so like one night,
There
or
you
you
go.
can actually do like 2 nights there because you need to visit every single club there. And then I would say like one day at the beach. I don't know. Mallorca has actually also pretty beautiful like hiking routes, so you can hike there really good. Yeah, it was really beautiful there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to pull it up here, and man, got that rotating imagery there. But yeah, it seems like a really cool place. You mentioned the like you go out of one club and then you're like in another one already, and like you kind of keep like bouncing around from club to club.
Yeah, it's like club to club,
Yeah.
and you walk 1 meter and you're in the next club. So
Okay. Do you know the term beer hopping?
no, I don't know it.
Yeah.
What is that?
So when we go from like pub to pub, we call it like beer hopping. So it's like I'll get a drink here. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Yeah,
Yeah.
which like we definitely did in America, but you know I wasn't old enough, you know, until after I was in Germany. So Germany was really where I got to like do that you know beer hopping
Yeah.
kind of experience
Yeah.
because it's a walking country. You know, you walk around and like get drunk and really awesome. Now, so with Mallorca, so where's the hotel you usually stay at? Like, what's the name of that?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, never
I
mind. Because I was gonna say that's
Yeah.
already tried and you've already tested it. So if anybody gets
Yeah.
there, we'll get at least that one will be fine.
Yeah. I don't know the hotel, so
No
yeah.
worries. All right. Okay, and then so now, so I make sure you get enough time to ask me the questions here. So I know you're thinking about Japan,
Yeah.
and you know you got some questions. So I'll leave it open to you. What do you want to know about Japan? How can I help you get that experience?
So, like, what was the main idea to go to Japan? Like, work for you, or why did you went to Japan?
Yeah, so a few things. So initially, I was graduating from college, for one. So I got out of the Army, went back to college, and then eventually, when I was getting ready to get out of college, I wanted to do something, go somewhere, have some kind of vacation. And then my mother's from Okinawa, so I wanted to go ahead and go to Japan anyway. So that was kind of like what I was planning. And then I found out that you could teach abroad, which I didn't know until that moment in time. And with my work, I used to do a lot of training for people as a manager. So I liked the training part the most out of everything. So teaching sounded like something similar. So I was like, okay, let me go do this. And then I found a place in Japan, connected with them, and eventually went over. And about 8.5 years later, came back here, still with the same company, but recruiting people for it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What was your favorite place to hang out in Japan?
Oh man. Are you talking about like a nightlife or scenery or? Yeah. Okay. So I'll do both. So as far as like nightlife stuff goes, obviously Tokyo is probably going to be the best for that. As far as like in general, because it's going to have the broadest mix of Japan and just like new cool stuff. So that's kind of like the pinnacle of that. Now I will say though, you'll probably, depending on the person, but I think you'll probably have a little bit more intimate experience with Japan if you go to like Osaka, as far as like nightlife goes, and you go down to it's called like was it Dontonbori? So that's like kind of like this little downtown area, and basically like it's just crowded all the time, and so that's where like the kids go, and there's a bridge with the Ger-man. I'll pull that guy up. So Dontonbori. I put an extra N in there. Oops. Okay, there we go. This guy, but some guy's faces show up here. Vibrant nightlife. Okay, but I would like to. Yeah. Okay, I can't scroll down, but I'm gonna get a picture of this Ger-man. Hang on. So this is famous guy that everybody takes a picture of. There he is. Okay. Okay, here we go. Bear with me, folks. I'm working on it. Okay. And there it is. Okay. So this is the little area. I probably could have just got my own picture. I've got a picture with this guy.
Oh yeah, Japan looks so cool.
Yeah, so this is the Ger-man. So this is like a famous picture spot. Over here on the left is that bridge there. So this is actually a pretty wide river where these tour boats will go through. But on the left is the main bridge. So this is like the main where everybody's walking through. So there's like tons of stores. Like this place is huge. It goes on forever. But this is like the main like central area. So basically everybody goes up on this bridge and they take a picture. But if you see the staircase there, there's another one on the other side. So you go down there, but you can't see it until you look for it. So when you're on the bridge, you have like no idea there's a whole nother underground or under the bridge area. Like, because it's a really wide bridge. So basically look for that staircase on the opposite side here, and then go down and you'll get a much better picture without any people, without the bridge, and it'll be just you and the sign. Great picture there. But also that's where all the teenagers will hang out. So go down there. Open container rules in Japan. So just get a bunch of drinks, go down there. That's what everybody does. And sometimes you'll see somebody jump off that bridge into the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we saw actually last time I went there. I went there with a bunch of friends, and somebody just happened to be up there. It's like, and you count down 3, 2, 1, and then he jumps off. Yeah, you're not supposed to, but it totally happens.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but yeah, I think Osaka's nightlife is probably better
Mm-hmm.
than Tokyo. That being said, I spent most of my time in Nagoya for the
Mm-hmm.
nightlife there. Um, there's a ton of stuff to do in Nagoya. It's just not as popular.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably won't find it on Google or anything. It's more of one of those cities you got to walk around and like experience.
Mm, yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think if you're on vacation, you want to look for some nightlife. Tokyo is great, but I think Osaka's much more.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then something else you can do in Osaka, since if you're there for nightlife anyway, is the castle, Osaka Castle, at night is still open. So you can just walk around there. It's lit up. It's beautiful. If you're there during cherry blossom season, all that stuff will be lit up as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they've got a huge garden around it, around the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a few spots kind of tucked away that you're not supposed to, but you can sit on like the edge of the wall, stuff like it's
Yeah,
real dangerous. I will say that, but so make sure you're with some. You're not as drunk as you could be
yeah.
when you're there. Yeah. So what else? I need to give you some scenery stuff, right? So I think Kyoto is bar none going to have the most stuff to see
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to scenery. But I think mountains in Japan are probably the way to go. So a lot of people are going for the shrines and um, you know castles and so on, which is great. Going for the food and the nightlife, but getting out and go hiking in
Mm-hmm.
Japan and seeing the if you can get there, maybe winter is probably best. They have like the stargazing. You go like way out in the mountains and you take a ski lift. So it's like basically
Oh,
ski season's not quite here yet. So it's like fall
mm-hmm.
kind of time, and they'll have this like stargazing things where you can use a ski lift to go look at the
Yeah.
stars. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I recommend is go hiking in Japan, and then go to Osaka.
Yeah, I really like hiking.
Yeah, yeah,
Hiking is my thing. I
yeah.
like the nature. Yeah, so that would be really, really good for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is if you're in Osaka, you're relatively close to Awaji, that island for the
Oh,
yeah for cycling, so you can do that too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good right now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then so what else do you want to know about Japan?
Yeah, coming back like to Tokyo, did you saw like the bad side of the nightlife, like people depressing, sitting in the corner, like drunk workers, overworked, because I see that a lot of in social media.
Oh yeah, so I'll say it's definitely there,
Mm-hmm.
but you're more likely to see a very clean, um, in comparison to like America for sure, but
Mm.
very cleaner, much cleaner version of
Yeah.
that I think. So for example, like they're we call them bums, right? So the homeless people in Japan, they're actually pretty tidy, like
Mm.
so they're like I would consistently on my walks home would see this guy like sweeping the front of his area, but there's no house. It's just a makeshift tent. It's just like a tarp with clothes inside of it, and he's like outside. He's got like all his clothes are like organized, like so even the homeless are still very Japanese. So
Yeah.
and then like every once in a while you would see like the the bad side about it as far as like getting too drunk, but it's nothing compared to like too drunk in America.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like I rarely saw anybody get into like an altercation, and when that was the case, it was typically a foreigner and not a Japanese person. So
Yeah.
yeah, and so I think it certainly happens, but for the most part, everybody is very like "Kanpai, Genki, yeah, yeah." They get crazier. So that's why karaoke is a big thing there. It's like because
Yeah.
when you need something to do when you're that drunk, it's got to be something that where you're getting a lot of energy out. So so it's like either you go to the gym or you
Yeah.
or you go to karaoke. The gym's you're probably gonna throw up. Karaoke you might be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you speak Japanese, right?
I speak a little. I can understand a lot more than I can speak.
Mm,
So unfortunately, when you're teaching English like all day,
mm,
like
yeah.
one, you're speaking English all day there, and then a lot of your friends are going to be expats as well.
Mm,
So there wasn't as much need to use Japanese, just in general. So I just didn't have the drive to like really get hardcore into it.
mhm.
I probably learned a lot more Portuguese than I did Japanese, because I spent a lot of time with. They've got a huge Brazilian community in Japan.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. So and they're a lot more outgoing and like
Hmm.
easier to make connections with.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like instantly that's what I was drawn to, was like
Mm,
this kind of crowd. So I made a lot of friends in the Brazilian uh, part of Japan.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Are you looking to go for like a study abroad or like a vacation, or what are you looking to do?
Mm. I think I will not study abroad there because I'm already in America now. So maybe, and I don't know, like the college in Japan would be like not an option for me, I think. But I would really like to go on vacation there. Um, I really want to see Japan, like the big cities, and yeah. So I would think like vacation or just yeah hanging around there. So
Yeah,
yeah, definitely not studying there.
yeah. Yeah.
Way hard for me.
Well, what I will say is you can do a lot in a week. I mean, we had about a week when all my friends came, and probably did more in that one week than most people do in their the year that they live and work in Japan or longer. Um, I know we went from Tokyo and then to Osaka, Kyoto, and like just went through everything that I could possibly think of that we could do
Mhm.
in that experience. So I'd say probably a week is good, but 2 weeks would be great.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you want to do a lot of hiking, then a month would be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
hiking and cycling, a month would be perfect.
yeah. I think
Hmm.
not as like after school, after I graduate, like in Germany, I want to do like one gap year.
Hmm.
So and um just experiencing new culture. So I think Japan will be definitely on my list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you do have a lot of time in Japan, so like I'd say like a month, and you just want to do a cycling trip, you want to do like one of those get a backpack and a bicycle
Yeah.
and see if you can survive, then Shikoku Island is it's pretty big, but it's not huge like the main island. So you can totally do a camping cycling trek
Okay.
around that island, and that's what a lot of people do. So
Mm,
yeah,
okay.
so it's famous for that. Cool. Okay, and then if anything comes up, you feel free to just let me know and ask me, and I'll
Yeah.
further down the road.
Thank you. Yeah. I will definitely do that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so I don't know why this like reminded me of it, but we were talking about like going out in nature earlier. But the one of the things that I remember from Germany was it was so like on the bus or like the train or whatever. There's so many fields of just that mustard yellow, like the fields of yellow.
Hmm.
Like what is that?
Yeah.
Is that a mustard plant or something? Like what is that?
Uh, I think it's corn. Maybe it's corn or it's
It's so yellow though. It looks like flowers.
is
But
it like yeah, it can be flowers. Maybe it's like sunflowers.
May
So
I don't think so, but yeah, there's a lot of it in Germany. Everything is like green or yellow.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like just yellow plants like flowers or something.
Mhm.
Or I don't know what's the name of it, but uh, it's like the thing with you make bread with.
Oh, wheat.
Yeah, wheat.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not a farmer, so I don't know what all that stuff actually looks like. I eat it.
yeah,
Like, I couldn't tell you if I was in a garden like what anything was. So
yeah.
and so something else like speaking of those fields like at least where I was they still had like old rusted tanks like just laying there.
For real, in Germany.
Yeah. Yeah. So this was in Schweinfurt. And
Okay.
it might be because we were at near one of the bases, but this definitely wasn't on base. This was like off base, like out in the middle of a field. There'd be like a rusted. There's a couple of fields like that, where there'd be like a rusted tank or some old like battle equipment from the war, I guess.
Oh, I don't know. I never saw that in Germany.
Really?
My
Yeah.
area,
Well,
but
yeah. So if you go to Schweinfurt, there's at least two of them that I
yeah,
remember in that area. But it wasn't like on the main road, or it was like kind of like
yeah.
you would have to be in that area to find.
Can you go in?
I didn't try, but it was mainly because I was just on a run and I just
That's
saw it.
fine.
So, but now looking back, I probably should. Like,
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have. It's probably good that I didn't. Probably a bomb in there or something.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool. It's just like wow, there's like it's still there. It's still sitting there. And then obviously the food. So I ate a lot of food, but I want to hear from a German person, especially like nowadays. So what do you recommend that you must try if you go to
Must
Germany?
try?
Yeah.
I would say Wiener Schnitzel. Really good.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yep. I agree.
it's like
You're talking about like also like because you can go to the festival and just like get it and like,
yeah,
you just
yeah.
hold it in your hand with nothing else. It's just like the piece of meat. I used to love that.
Yeah.
Felt like a barbarian.
Yeah. I would say Brezel.
Yep.
It's like
Mhm.
that's really, really good. And I would definitely say German bread. It's like
Oh yeah,
American
the German breakfast.
nothing compared to
Oh yeah, we have crap bread.
Yeah, it's
Unless it's like homemade, like somebody knows what
Yeah.
they're doing. But yeah, man, the breakfast in Germany because it's like one of the versions of breakfast. So where you'd have like the Nutella and the meats and the
Yeah.
bread. Oh, dude, that was my favorite. Like, and
Yeah,
I'm not really a sandwich person, but that was or a breakfast person. But I used to love eating that for breakfast.
yeah, it's really, really good. What else? I would say Kaiserschmarrn. It's like not a German thing, but
Kaiserschmarrn.
Kaiserschmarrn. It's like a dessert. It's basically like pancake but chopped up and with like a berry sauce or like a vanilla ice cream on
Oh
top.
man,
Really, really good. I really like it, especially if we are like in German restaurants. I always get it to dessert. Yeah,
that sounds awesome. How do you say that again?
Kaiserschmarrn. It's like Kaiser.
Kaiser.
Yeah, Kaiserschmarrn. Yeah,
Kaiserschmarrn. Okay.
it's
So
fun. Yeah,
I feel like if I said that angry, that somebody would be upset. Like, Kaiserschmarrn!
Yeah.
Was? Kaiserschmarn! Was?
Yeah.
Just sounds angry. Yeah, that sounds awesome though. So I'm gonna if I go back to Germany, I'm certainly gonna because I
Yeah.
definitely don't remember having something like
Yeah. Then there's like Spätzle, really, really good.
Svet-
Maybe you know that.
what's this special?
Spätzle. It's like
And then we're talking like 25 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, Spätzle is really good. It usually comes with schnitzel. So
Okay,
like
I'm on board already.
yeah, that's really good. And I don't know, goulash. Have you tried goulash?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Goulash,
yeah.
like the favorite thing of me if we go hiking with the family.
Oh yeah.
Then we go, like, the small houses at the mountains, and then we order like goulash for us. It's like thick soup with meat,
Mhm.
potato, and you usually get like loaves of bread to it, and it's really, really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, and the so I didn't get a chance to go there, but can you also do like because you're talking about the forest, but like the Black Forest is like a popular spot, but
Black Fri-
but I
yeah.
remember for food, they have like the old style lumber kind of situation too. The guys still wear the outfits and everything from what
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, and but also so they got the cakes, they've got the like desserts, but also like because they're doing all the lumber, there's a lot of like wood carving that comes out of there.
Mhm.
So I ended up buying like this awesome cuckoo clock
Oh,
for my
yeah.
mom from there. Yeah, but it was kind of like I didn't go there. It was like a satellite store,
Mm-hmm.
that's like selling stuff from there. So that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
super well made too. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they are really good made. Yeah.
Great. And go ahead.
Really to the Black Forest actually, and we go like with the car, like 1 hour or 2 hours. We can go to the Black Forest and hike there.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, well, I'll definitely have to go check that out next time. And speaking of the cars, right? The Autobahn. So
Yeah.
I had this old I think it was 1985 Beamer, or like it was an old Beamer, like really old white. I might be able to pull up what it looks like. But yeah, it was a crappy car. Like it wasn't good by any means. But it ran, like it did well for the time that it was there. White BMW. Let's see if we can pull. There it is. That's the car. This is pretty close. Trying to get one that doesn't have like work done on it. It's like bare bones, because that is certainly what it was.
Yeah.
I'll show you what I used to drive around as, or in. There you go. And that actually, there's an Asian man in there, so that's me with the and my old Beamer. I don't remember wearing a suit from a freaking Chow Yun Fat movie, but right. But yeah, so I was driving around in this car. It lasted the entire time I was there, and I was given the car because somebody was leaving, and at the same time I was going, and it was either they gave it away or they got to, in Germany you got to trash your car, like you actually have to, because there's nowhere to, you can't just leave it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I got that car for free, and it was driving this thing around, and towards the end, like the muffler just basically fell off. Like it was still attached, but it was like scraping on the ground, like sparks going everywhere. And all I had in the trunk was a 550 cord. So it's this like really strong rope that we use in the military that's really thin and lightweight. But it can supposedly hold a ton of weight. But yeah, I don't know what the max, like if that 550 is the actual max there, because it's real thin. It's hard to, your mind doesn't quite compute how strong that is. But anyway, so that's all I had, and I'm like, well, I've only got like a little bit of a distance to go, and I know this is gonna melt, like, on the way. So, but I was like, I gotta pull this muffler and tie it back on. So I did my best to like not put it on the hottest parts of the muffler, and like I waited long enough for it to cool down so I could like handle it. But I was like, this entire thing is just like on fire, so I'm like, I gotta wrap this a million times so when it does start melting, I can at least get inside. So like I did get it home, and then eventually I had to like bolt that thing back up there. But that's all I had in the trunk was that. I didn't have any tools, nothing. So but so I ended up I gave that car away as well when I was like ready to leave. So it might still be around, who knows. Probably not, but but yeah, on that thing I could not. I maxed out about like 90 miles an hour Autobahn. That was it. And that was like the meters going up and down, not able to get past that. And so we talked about Oktoberfest. I don't know, was that before we started or not? But
I think it was in the.
I thought it was before. Okay, yeah. So never mind. But now there was something weird about Germany that I never understood, was why are there so many staircases in bars?
Staircase and bars in Germany.
There's a lot of bars that go underground. And I'm like, going to the bar, okay, but getting out. So, because they're not usually straight, they're like curved slightly. Like, what is going on with that? Like, why are there so many staircases where drunk people are?
I don't know.
I guess you'll find out later when you get to your third alcoholic year training. All right. Now, have you ever been to Würzburg or anywhere in the southern Bavaria?
No, actually not.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
but yeah, so yeah.
Well, I think there. I mean, it was fun for me as a foreigner. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
it'll be fun for you as well. But in Würzburg, there was this. You were talking about the clubs at Mallorca,
Mhm.
and go leave the club and you go to the next one. There's
Yeah.
this giant warehouse club called it was called the Airport in Würzburg,
Mhm.
and basically it was just a bunch of clubs in one building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so you would be in one club, and
Mhm.
then you would exit that one, but immediately be in a different club.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and it just kind of goes around. So
Mhm.
and there's two floors. So they have like the main area was like the like first and second floor high,
Mhm.
and then the other clubs were kind of like some of them were like, if my memory is correct, were like second floor and then some were on the bottom, and then they had lounges kind of like sporadically in between. So you go
Mhm.
from like club to club to club, and then lounge, relax,
Yeah.
and I go club to club. Like you kind of going around in this building. It's super cool. But yeah, if it's still there, maybe something to check out. You know,
Yeah.
in 2 or 3 years. All right. Now, what has been your favorite thing about America since you've been here? Like, no contest. This is the best thing ever.
Best thing ever. I think that mm, like teenagers can drive cars. That's like that isn't the case in Germany, and also like having the driver license so easily. So in Germany, you need to have like 1 or 2 months practice for your driver license, and then you need to get like the uh, theoretical test, like if you know what signs there are,
Yep, yep.
like really really hard to pass, and it's also crazy expensive. You pay like nowadays like 4,000 euros
Damn.
just for the driver license. So
It's
that's
like
crazy.
Japan.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's like kind of scam from Germany, but at least you get a good education to drive the car here.
Yeah, it's probably better than what we do in America.
Yeah.
So as far as that goes,
Yeah, Porsche
we give people a lot of credit in America.
yeah.
Yeah, well, Japan's not that as expensive, but it can be. So as a foreigner, it can be.
Mhm.
So you can just go take the test, and that you probably a couple $100 and be done with it, but you probably
Yeah.
won't pass.
Yeah.
They'll probably fail you because you didn't pay the extra money. But if you take the courses, you're more likely to pass, and that'll cost you
Mhm.
$1,000 to $3,000 depending on
Yeah.
where you are.
Mhm.
But in Russia, it's basically you're paying off or I heard from a Russian that you're just paying off the mob. So it's like you don't actually take any of the tests; you just pay money and then you get your license.
Yeah.
But you pay a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some stuff in the chat here. Okay. That's Leesburg, sir. Not sure what that was in reference to. Does he want, this is a question for you.
Mhm.
So do you want to hit up any theme parks while you're here, or have you already? And if not, you got to get out. You got to get out of the way at some point. You got to go do that at some point.
Mhm.
So have you been to any theme parks yet, or um,
Mhm.
are you wanting to go?
Actually, I've not been to any theme parks, but I want to go to Disney, or what is like the other big park here in Orlando. What is it called? You know that?
Oh, yeah. So you're talking about Universal?
Yeah, Universal. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that.
Disney's cool, but there's a lot of like parks. So you probably need a good amount of time,
Mhm.
like to really experience all that Disney is.
Mhm.
But I think at your age, Universal's probably gonna be a lot more.
Yeah. So yeah, Universal definitely.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know any theme parks after Universal, so
Yeah, well, Universal. So they've got Universal, and then they've got Islands of Adventure, but they're right next to each other.
oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Universal's more of like the movie feeling thing, like you're experiencing the movies in a way. There's a lot of rides too, but Islands of Adventure is more of the like roller coasters and stuff like that. Yeah,
okay,
so
yeah, definitely need to visit that. Yeah,
yeah, I think if you got to choose one, then that's the one you should choose. Go to
yeah,
Universal Islands of Adventure. Uh, get your boy to take you,
yeah,
and bring Carl along. Tell him to get over here. And then what else we got here? Whatever, bro. Mountain bread from Publix. So while you're here, you should go to Publix and get mountain bread.
what is that?
Apparently, it's very good bread.
Yeah,
so go get that, and then let us know how it is, and then next time I'm on here, I'll bring it up.
okay,
Yeah, and then your opinion does it pass the German test?
okay, yeah, I'm very very critical with bread, so
Yeah. And this is store-bought bread too. So
yeah.
all right. Now, if you in the chat, if you could tell us, is that going to be in the bread aisle or is that going to be in the bakery? Assume in the bakery, but there's two separate aisles.
Mm.
All right, and then let's see. Oh, cool. Not sure what that's for. That over the beachiness. Beach. I'm not sure what that's. But he likes the beach. He wants to go surfing.
Yeah,
Actually, one of our friends makes surfboards, and maybe something to talk about later.
Mike?
What's that?
Mike, you mean Mike?
Oh no, Pat. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So he's made surfboards before. So well, refurbished, I guess is maybe he made one. I'm not sure. Bakery. That's where you need to get the bread. Mountain bread in the bakery. Be a good opportunity to try some other stuff too while you're there.
Yeah,
The sugar content is very high in our sweets
yeah,
in that section. All right, and then Busch Gardens. Do you know that theme park?
no, what's that?
So that's in Tampa, like area,
Mhm.
which is also kind of near the coast on the other side as well. But that's a really cool theme park as well. So
Okay.
maybe you don't have to do all of them, but definitely Universal Islands Adventure. If you can do another one, Busch Gardens as well, I think. And then I think Disney's probably last as far as like based on your age, you're gonna have a lot more fun of those other parks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because you can't drink yet. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of things like there's a lot of like beer tents and things at Disney and like places to drink. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, your age. Okay, something else. Fresh made and restored boards. Oh, okay, yeah. So that you definitely made and restored boards, surfboards.
Oh.
Yeah, you got some pretty cool ones too. So definitely there to check it out.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so this is something since you've only been here for like a month. Now there's a lot of stuff in America to go see, right? So you got your New York Cities, you got your whatevers and your pizzas but Grand Canyon. Are you planning to go?
The Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
I'm not planning to, but if I get the opportunity, I will definitely go. Yeah.
This is what I tell anyone that I meet that's not American and wants to go to America. Gotta go to the Grand Canyon. Forget about everything else. That's like number one.
Okay. Yeah.
It's so one thing about like so the real America is gonna be in the sights to see. Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's so much land. Like I'm from Germany, you kind of have this like feeling as well, like because you have a lot of nature there. That's the beautiful part about the American like landscape. Like the cities are cool. Like I just came back from Philadelphia, awesome city, very cool city. I probably wouldn't live there now, but if I was younger, that might be a place that I might consider living in. I had a lot of fun there, and I was only there for a couple days. But you can always tell. You can tell when a city feels right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's all about the landscape here. So go out west. You know, it's the maybe even think about being a cowboy. You know,
Yeah.
going out there and seeing all the sights there. Grand Canyon. It's so huge, unexplainable. You just have to see it. And then that's for me. That's like the thing that you can't miss about America,
Mm-hmm.
because Americans were everywhere. So you can see us in not America. You can see us in other countries, right? But yeah, definitely if you can make it out there, go do that.
Yeah, I try to if I get the opportunity.
Now, I wanted to talk about. So when I was in Germany, this is, like I said, 25 years ago. I got really into a band called Seed, Seed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this reggae rap group that was really popular in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
But what's hot now? What's like the number one music in Germany at the moment? Who's the band, or who's the guy, or who's the girl, whatever?
Okay. So I'm really into German rap.
Okay.
So
So do you know Seed?
no,
Maybe it's
I
like
don't know.
Seed. Let me pull that one up, and then we'll get the answer for what you think the Seed, because maybe you do know.
Yeah, I think like now what's really hot is like Reezy. His name is Reezy. Luciano is really popular.
Breezy.
Yeah, big artists in Germany, like rap artists. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
So this is Seed, and then I'll pull up the other. Does that look familiar at all? All right, hang on. And then what was the first one you said?
Reezy. It's like REEZNY.
Okay, there he is. German. Oh, he's got the look. Let's
Yeah.
see. All right, I can't play any of his music because we'll definitely get kicked off. But
Yeah.
I'll pull up some images here. All right. Okay. So what's the song? What's the number one song for Reezy for you? Like if I were to like listen to Reezy for the first time, what would you recommend?
Mm. I would say like Thoughts by Reezy or Full in Love.
Okay, that one I can remember. Fall in Love. I'll see if I can get a picture of.
Yeah, or
There we go.
Manchester.
There we go.
Really, really.
Man,
Or 1+1.
which one? Which one? If you had to pick one.
Yeah, I would say 1+1.
1+1. Oh, it's actually 1+1, like the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not spelt out. That's cool. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this up just for background. But yeah, Seed, you should look him up. See if it's anything you like. I don't know. It's gonna be old school rap. But there it is. That's the 1+1 video. Reezy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that after this.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, you definitely.
So we got Reezy.
Yeah.
Who was the other one? You said there was a second one too.
Luciano.
How do you spell that?
L.
Oh, Luciano. Luciano.
Yeah.
Luciano, German rapper. There he is.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy looks way tougher than Reezy.
Yeah.
This guy looks like a hardcore motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Let me see if I can get this picture because it's actually pretty good. Pinterest. I hate you, Pinterest. You know what? I'm gonna get around you by doing this. How about that? I had to crop this image. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Give me 1 minute here. They want to
make,
block everything, but
yeah.
need to show people.
Also Hood Black, if you want to listen to some gangster rap, you know. Hood Black is like it's a band.
Oh, how do you spell that one?
It's like hood
Hood.
and like black. Hood Black.
Oh, band.
Hood Black, but with
There we go.
yeah.
Hood line. Is it Hoodline Trinity?
I don't know. It's like the band. You can type in Barrio by Hood Black. It's like BRRR and then I and O. Barrio.
There we go. Okay. So we got maybe song. Here, let me try it this way. Hood line. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got some stuff to look up later then.
Yeah.
But I can't. Where's this? I'm trying to pull up this picture of this guy. Let's see. Here we go. This is going to be Luciano. Get to the desktop here. Oop, we got a lot of dead air here. Sorry, guys. What is it? There he is.
Yeah, that's Luciano.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And then, sorry, folks, it's giving me some trouble. I can't pull it up on the chat. You just have to look them up yourself. For whatever reason, it's not letting me do it. But yeah, so I was curious about the what that's looks like, but it sounds like rap is still still a thing there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, German rap's really popular here.
Well, what kind of American music have you like since you've got here? Have you started listening to?
No, I already like listened to American music before, so I listen to a lot of rap. So I know like Drake. You probably know him.
Yep, absolutely. Right? Everybody knows Drake.
What do I also like? Central C. He's not American, but like UK.
Saint Lucy. Saint Lucy.
No, like Central C. It's like Central and then like C.
Okay.
I like Future. Yeah, there are like couple of artists I listen to.
Very cool. Have you been introduced to any music you never heard of before, or?
Yeah, from the H.O.R.S family.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
A lot of rock, heavy metal, like that stuff. Yeah. Like the H.O.R.S brother, or like The Weeknd. I already know him, but like always in the class.
Oh yeah, The Weeknd. Yeah.
Yeah, listens to The Weeknd. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's I mean, it's different. I'll say that. But you're welcome for the rap music.
Yeah.
In Germany.
Chill rap, so The Weeknd is not that bad.
Yeah, exactly. And so I did want to ask, like, oh wait, before I do that, gotta hit up the U.S. reggae scene. Apparently, that's what somebody recommends for you. And then, so what are your plans for the future? Like, what are you gonna study in college? You know, what are you aspiring to be?
Aspiring to be, like in the future, I want to see the world. That's like my first priority. Especially if I'm young, like I would never be that young. So I want to see, like my dream is like to see every country in the world.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You need to get that poster where you just like scratch it off as you go.
Yeah, for sure. I also like got the app, Like there's an app. Every time you go visit like a new country, you can like mark it, and it shows the percentage of the world you visit to. So
Very
now it's
cool.
like 12% or something, because I've been to Russia and to America.
Okay. Wait, how was Russia?
Russia was. I have family in Russia.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, in Kazakhstan I also been a couple of
Oh,
times.
really? I have an ex-girlfriend that used to live there. She was from there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I really like it there. It's like really nostalgic, you know.
Yeah.
But also one dream of me, I need to go to Moscow. I've never been to Moscow. I need to.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go there too.
Yeah, Moscow is beautiful. My family always says like the best city in Russia, because you can do so many things. Then it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's expensive. But I think it's worth it. Yeah.
Well, plus the architecture there is pretty great.
Yeah. I don't know. My plans for the future. I want to um do something myself. So like be not dependent on a job, or I don't know. I I'm like a really like a person who can work for myself. So
Okay.
now I'm like a barber. I cut hair.
Oh, really? Okay.
Um yeah, that's the thing of me. I'm pretty good at it. Um yeah, I don't know. Maybe like I will have like the options to go to college, because I want to finish with a good degree after my school.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't know. Like if nothing works out, I will just go to college and do like the normal way, you know. That's also like a good option,
Yeah.
especially if you want like good education.
Hmm.
I'm into finance a little bit, so
Okay.
maybe I will, if I want to study, I will do something with finance. I don't know, like
Yeah.
BWL, or it's like yeah, like finance, business.
Well,
That
well, there's always going to be money, and there's always going to be hair.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I think if you do the financing and you still have the haircutting thing, you're probably going to
yeah,
be just fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, so how did you get to be a barber? Like,
I
because like I never in a million years would have imagined someone at your age already doing something like that. Like,
yeah. My mom always cut my hair.
that's what like, I'm thinking, because it's like you get your own haircut, but like you cutting
Yeah,
someone else's hair, you're like, when do you get to do that?
yeah. So my mom always cut my hair, and she did a really good job on top. So like here, my hair on top,
Mhm.
but the sides were not that good, because she didn't really care about the
She doesn't
sides.
want you to have
It's
them. That's
not,
what.
it's not like take the zero machine and do it to the top, and now you're good, you know. But like, when I was young, it was okay.
Yeah,
But as you grew older, you want a fresh haircut, and I don't
yeah.
know.
Well,
Bad.
we said the bowl on the head, right? The bowl cut.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what moms know.
yeah,
I got a bowl. I got these clippers. Like, let's do it.
yeah,
So did you end up, because of that, like practicing on yourself, like fixing?
yeah, yeah. Because we already
Okay.
had machines,
Mhm.
and then started to cut my self my hair,
Yeah.
because like worse than my mom it could be, you know. So I just I just did my own thing, and then like I started to cut my brother's hair and my dad's hair, and then like a little bit of friends, you know. So yeah, that's how I got into it. Yeah.
So do you even let your mom touch your hair at all anymore?
Yeah.
Really? So
She
she
cut
takes care
my
of the
hair on
top,
top.
and then you do
Yeah,
the rest.
yeah,
Okay.
because it's really difficult to
Yeah.
cut your hair on the top.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
by yourself. So yeah.
Okay. So pretty soon you're going to be on your own. Like within a handful of years here. So how are you going to handle that situation when you're on your own? Like, how would you? Because I've thought about this and I can't figure this out. How would you cut like accurately the back and the top of your head?
I actually did like a haircut 3 days ago or 2 days ago to myself. So
Really? Yeah, okay, it looks fine to me. So
Yeah, here the sides.
yeah. So okay, so
Also, like,
so how did you manage with the mirror situation? Like what because I get confused.
yeah,
Everything's backwards and
really difficult. But in Germany, I had like a mirror with like three mirrors, so you can look in the one mirror and you see the bag.
okay.
But
So
I
but
need
they actually
to,
like curved in a little bit.
yeah,
That's probably what I'm missing there.
yeah. But here, I need to use my handy, so I just like had my camera on and
Oh,
one
just so the
camera.
us dumb Americans understand, he means cell phone,
Yeah, yeah.
not hand like handy is a cell phone.
Hand, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the English.
I used to love calling it handy when I was in Germany. Like, give me my handy. I need a handy.
Yeah, but
But I'm bummed.
I did a good job, but not as perfect as I used to. Especially in the back. But
Mhm.
the sides that they are good, they're really good. And it was my first time to cut my hair on the top
Mhm.
myself, so I did pretty good for that. Yeah.
So like I mean, I feel like you can do whatever you want, but like that should be the direction you should go in if you already got the passion for it. 'Cause you can do that anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's like a skill I
Yeah.
learned. So
And
now I can do whatever I want, visit any country I want, and everyone needs a haircut, you know.
yeah,
So
forever. Like that'll never
yeah,
go away.
that's
So
a really like bad skill I learned.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that
even with bald people, they still got a little bit. Take care of
yeah, oh yeah, that's like my father.
it. Yeah.
He got like also he's bald. So but
Yeah.
I cut his sides and I do a fade to him. So
Oh, really? So he's like Captain
the
Picard.
yeah, like the only bald person I know who got a fade.
Fade.
Yeah, but he's bald, you know. So yeah,
He's old school though. That's why he's got to
yeah,
hang on to what he's got left. That's all.
yeah,
He's like the wife took the rest of my hair. I gotta hang on to this.
yeah.
Very cool. So, why would you consider going to like a regular college versus like a technical school to get certified as a stylist?
I think it's the money.
Okay,
So
gotcha. That finance money. That's what.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. So now I do social media. I do like TikTok, Instagram,
Mhm.
a little bit YouTube Shorts, and I post my videos how I cut hair.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, yeah. Send me the link and I'll do a sub and all.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I know the problem is that I don't really want to work as a physical job because
yeah. Mm,
I don't know. I want to work with my brain instead of with my body.
yeah, yeah.
So already now I feel like after I cut a lot of hair, I feel extremely tired and my back hurts and my wrist hurts. So that's like the problem with hair cutting.
Yeah, well, because
For
you're standing and moving around the whole time, so yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it's
that's like the problem. And for that like physical work, you don't get as much money. It's like really good money. I wouldn't say that, but
yeah,
I
because
don't
some of
know.
them make a lot. Yeah, but they're gotta work your
So,
way up there.
well, yeah, that's why like social media is a big thing because you can get a lot of money with social media. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Well, yeah, well, I would say make much money as you can, like a high paying job at first,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
just fall back on the other thing and vacation the world after that.
Right.
I vacationed a lot of the world, or not vacation, but like worked and lived in a lot of the world. But I will say on not rich people money. So the rich people money would be a lot better.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So I did also want to ask like for because you obviously you're gonna make friends here in America. You've made friends here now, but what is like how different are friends in Germany versus like friends in America? Like how different is that interaction?
Actually, I have German friends here because there are like a lot of exchange students
Oh,
here in my
really?
school, like 30 Germans. Oh,
Wait, 37?
yeah, like 30 Germans or 20 Germans, and like a lot of from Spain and Brazil, and the Czech Republic, and
What
I don't know.
school is this? How do they
Yeah,
how do they have the room
they,
for that
they,
many people?
all of the exchange students to them. So yeah. So
Well, so haven't made any American friends yet.
no, I made a couple of American
Oh, okay.
friends.
So how are they different from your German friends experience? Like, are they vast? Is it a big difference, or is it like pretty similar?
I would say they have different interests. And they're like a lot of mm, I don't know, like they they're like often people here like really active and like extroverted and like to have a lot of energy. So my friends in Germany, we are like pretty chill, so we just chill around and I don't know, we have like good talks together, but yeah, here they are like a lot of funny people. Like most of the Americans are really funny and fun to hang out with them. But yeah, that's what I would say. What's different? But like in summary, there are like a lot of different persons here. Like in Germany, there are like also like different persons from different countries. So that's like something what's similar to Germany. Like you have like all kinds of people here from different countries and different cultures. So yeah, that I like that really much because I like to have like different experiences and talk with different kinds of
Yeah.
persons from different countries because like I don't know, like the culture is really different and really nice and the food and yeah, I really like it. So
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do, like when I do go to another country, or just anywhere, because even when I go to these, I go to like a different city, like probably like once a month now, and like every time I go, my favorite part is just walking around, just like hanging out and going to do stuff,
yeah,
sightseeing, talking to random people. If they're, in America, I'm a little bit less talkative in some of these areas, but like once I'm like in downtown or something, but like if I go to Germany, I go to Japan, like I'm all about like communicating with the
yeah,
people in the country. But here in America, I'm American, so it's not like it's not as interesting to me to talk to another American unless it's like we're in the same situation, like we're doing something fun together.
yeah.
But when I'm in another country, that's totally like one of my favorite things to do is like just go out and meet. Here in America, when I go to these cities, I just like going from like just walk the streets and like see the sights and stuff.
Yeah.
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 Well, so what do German kids do? Like, what do you do for fun? Like,
Doing drugs. Nah,
that makes sense. That checks out. That's why everybody's so chill there.
yeah. I would say like Americans do more drugs than Germans.
Well, maybe in the area that you're currently in.
Yeah, yeah,
There's definitely a lot of drugs there.
yeah.
You're in Florida, and yeah.
Like what Germans really like to do, or what I like to do with my friends is just going to cities, eating there, walking, especially like in Heidelberg. It's a really, really beautiful city
Mhm.
where like often so much like Chinese and Japanese persons come to, and if you like in Japan or China and you say Heidelberg, everyone knows like where Heidelberg is or what Heidelberg is.
Mhm.
So oh, like the castle is really beautiful, and Heidelberg has like a really, really beautiful river. So I really like it there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, eating at restaurants or fast food. It's like
That's pretty normal. I think like
yeah,
because that was like the all the rivers that there were in Germany. Like it's so awesome. Because
yeah,
you could take like the riverboat cruises and like
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
normally like those. Like definitely not here in America. I don't like them. Like they're just not as fun. They're more of like it's more of just like a beer, a place to drink beer.
Yeah.
But which definitely it is. Like it's a beer. Um, what do you call it? Beer boat or whatever. But it's just like it wasn't just drinking beer on the boat. Like there was other stuff that they did on the boat, stuff like that. So one of them was like a casino on a boat or something. If I
Oh,
remember, like I think there was a casino boat at one time, maybe on the Rhine River. That's my memory.
mm.
Is we got on a casino boat, which was pretty.
Oh, that's cool. You gambled there.
I didn't. I just kind of walked around and talked to everybody, and because you can get out on the not balcony, but what is that? I'm not a boat guy. The outside part of the boat.
Yeah.
And basically we just sat out there and talked and watched the sights as we go down the river.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then you get off the boat and you go bar hop.
Yeah.
Now, so we've been talking for quite some time, and I've got a couple more questions before we finish off, but I think we're getting close to the end here because I know you got some homework.
Yeah.
And we've been talking for definitely over an hour and a half now. So great.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for doing this for me. It was pretty cool. Like I didn't know what to like I sat down and thought about all these questions because I was like, what do I ask a teenager from Germany?
Yeah.
But I thought it was a pretty cool opportunity. So yeah, thanks for taking the time to do this. It just kind of worked out. So
Yeah. So the invitation, really liked it.
yeah. So now there's a couple things that we'll say, and then we'll end the podcast. But afterwards, I'll talk to you for a couple minutes after we're done. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. Okay. And then for now, the things I want to know is for all the dudes out there, what advice would you give to, for example, a 15-year-old you? So last year you, what advice would you give?
Oh, now it's going to get deep. Like to myself last year, I would say take every opportunity you get and like gain as much memories as you can. So I was in the past really introverted, and I really didn't like talk to people. And now, like last year or in the last 2 years, it switched, and I worked on that. So I talk to people, and now like I wouldn't say I'm an extrovert, but I can talk to people really easily now. So
Yeah, I think
yeah,
you're doing pretty great. So
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say take every opportunity you get. Um, Write your dreams down and try to follow them as much as possible. And what would I say? Mm, I would say that everything at the end will work out. So you don't need to worry about as much things as you need to, especially like school stuff. Like, I don't know, it was so many times in school I thought, oh no, this exam I didn't learn anything. How will I do that today? And now I remember the exam I took, and I was worried so much, but now I don't even know what the exam is about. Or I know, like, just caring less, about like, small things. Mm, yeah.
I think that's pretty damn good advice.
Yeah.
So I think kind of like, do you know the term nutshell in a nutshell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know the
Yeah. So it's like in a nutshell, that summary, I guess, of all that is just don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Right. All those things that everybody else cares about, they're not important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was a movie that reminds me, there's a movie, Van Wilder, VANWILDER. But anyway, it's a comedy movie, really, really goofy, funny. But one of the things that he says, he's like, never, what do you say? Don't take life too seriously, or else you'll never get out alive.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah, that's
I know, even though it's like a comedy movie, that's like one of the best lines I've heard in a movie in
Yeah.
a long time. So, but
yeah.
yeah,
I also I read now, like I started reading a book. Its name is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And
I haven't read it, but I've seen it. It's on my
Yeah.
list. It's been there for a while.
yeah, you need to read it. It's like
Okay, that'll be my next
I
book then.
really, really good. I really like it.
Okay, because he's got a
Yeah.
web page too, right? Or a YouTube page, right? I think he does now.
the author.
Yeah, I'm not 100%, but I think he does now.
I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, cool. And so I've got one more thing for you, but I had a couple things in the chat here.
Mhm.
So they couldn't go to bed without mentioning St. Augustine in Florida, which I would agree as a pretty cool place as far as like historic and lots of cool things to do, and not too far away from where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely put that on the list.
Okay. Yeah, I will do that.
And so the last one is for the ladies, the hot ladies out there. All right. So
Okay.
you can't see him, but he's good looking 16-year-old German guy with an accent, right? So I'm sure he's revving all those engines up. But you know, for those hot ladies out there, are you compared to German women, where do the American women stand?
Mm. You mean like on the scale wise?
Yeah.
From the look? From the looks?
Yeah, let's go superficial. Let's go looks.
Okay. Mm, I think it depends. It depends. But in my school, it's not that good. Like, there are a lot of girls that look pretty average, you know.
Okay.
But
Well, that's why you had to get your girlfriend from a different school. So
yeah, yeah, I don't know. Like, I would say some girls in America can look really good, and some like there are in my school there are a lot of like golf girls.
Oh,
And
really?
like, yeah, I don't really like those.
Well, yeah, it is an acquired taste. So.
Yeah, but yeah, it's okay.
Okay, and so like personality wise, though, what do we? It sounds like they're a little more outgoing from previously talking to, but where do they stand?
I don't know. I don't really talk to that much girls here because I have a girlfriend, and
Yep.
I wouldn't like it if my girl talks to a lot of boys. You know?
Right.
But the girls who I talk to, their personality wise, I would say, yeah, like they're solid, like
Mhm.
7 out of 10 or 6 out of 10, like
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
But it really depends on the girl, yeah.
all right. Well, all those American hot ladies out there, you're high on the scale, so keep it up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the other reason I want to bring it up that way is because I had a pretty awesome line that I wanted to close off with. So, but like I said, we'll talk a little bit after. But I'm going to finish off the podcast here. And on that note, don't let your schnitzel loaf. All right. Bye-bye.
Ger-man podcast coming to you. Emily coming to you. Talking about Minnesota. If you don't like it, you can go to hell. Ger-man podcast coming to you. Emily coming to you. Ooh.